Then he listens to this really annoying podcast, which is not this one. He listens to a different one.
He should listen to this one.
He should.
Yeah. He should tell your friends about this podcast.
Although maybe not this one specifically.
No, not this one. This one, people never know about this one. Never.
Hey, thanks for pressing play on the On Air Off Air podcast. I'm Chad. He's Joe. That's Bailey. This is Josh.
Hello.
Let's just get to it already. Do you take road trips in the summer? Yes or no? Or any other time, but road trips in the summer.
Yeah.
Where?
Wisconsin.
Why?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. That makes sense.
Yeah, hey, let's go. Gotta go there, get all the cheese. I'm not good at them, though. I don't like them.
You don't like them. You don't
Did
choose.
you just say you're not good at cheese?
I'm not playing into that. I'm not playing into the cheese puns.
You
I'm not
started
doing
it.
that. Not doing it. I'm not good at them.
Do it again.
Fine, do it again.
No.
I love that for you. We're going to talk into the microphone, Joe.
Sounds good. Sorry.
So I just want to hear what you have to say about all this. You take road trips quite a bit. You've gone to a lot of baseball
I
parks.
do. I go to baseball stadiums every year.
Of the Major League Baseball stadiums, how many have you been to?
24 active, 31 total. Because
Oh,
there's
I'm
a bunch
so
of
jealous.
stadiums that aren't
What do you
in
mean?
use anymore.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean active?
So
like,
Like he won't go to a game. He won't go to the stadium if there's no game.
Well,
Maybe
no.
that'd be weird.
No,
I'm kidding.
I mean,
I'm totally
like-
kidding.
he's like, no, I do that. What are you talking
I
about?
do it all the time. Yeah.
Tours, man. Tours.
Security.
No, the stadiums that are no longer being used, I've been to like 7 of those. So.
That's so
How many
great.
are there total?
30 active.
Yeah.
Oh, so you only got 6 more.
I got 6 left. Yeah.
What are the 6 that you haven't done yet?
Toronto, New York Mets, Seattle Mariners,
Yeah.
Arizona Diamondbacks, Oakland A's, and San Francisco Giants.
You better get to Oakland quick.
I know.
They're
I'm
moving, bro.
kind of waiting. I'm kind of waiting for their new one in Vegas. I think it'd be a little bit more fun than going to Oakland.
Yeah,
No
that's true.
disrespect.
Oakland is they're moving to Las Vegas, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and flights will probably be cheaper there.
Yeah.
So
Everything else would be more expensive. But,
everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you'll get there very affordable.
We road trip not far, so I don't know if you call it a road trip, but we go up to like a specific spot at Lake Erie every year, which is just a little time. We don't go states away or anything like that. So I don't. Can I continue being part of the conversation?
Yeah, I mean it's a road trip.
Okay, all right. I didn't know because some people be like, "That's boring." A road trip needs to be hours and hours.
I don't know specifically what constitutes as a road trip, but I feel like longer than 45 minutes, it's a
Okay.
road trip, right?
yeah, sure.
I was going to say like longer than like 2 hours.
Okay.
Well, see, that's the thing because you're going states away
Yeah,
all the time
yeah.
on your road trips, and I'm counting counties.
Oh, okay.
It's not nearly as impressive as that.
I feel like if you get the urge to pull over and get a Slim Jim and an Arnold Palmer at some point, that's the line. And usually that's like on my way to work. So I feel like going to work is a road trip.
road trip.
He's like, this 17-minute drive, I get snacky.
I need a Slim Jim.
I need to stop immediately.
Oh yeah.
Is that your go-to road trip snack then?
Yeah, I
Slim
would say
Jim
so.
and
an Arizona Arnold Palmer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey? What about
Not that. Not a meat stick. Like,
Why not?
It's
a meat
technically
stick?
not meat though.
like
it could be just flavored cardboard. Taco Bell did that for a while. Thanks, Taco Bell. They're like, it's in there. It's fine.
We're
It's
going to
filler.
normalize this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I need all the snacks. I need like sweet, salty, chocolate, water, like red Mountain Dew. Like I need, like, that's why I'm not good at road trips. I'm too extra.
Yeah.
Like not just one snack, 5 snacks.
How big is your car, and do you have people with you?
Yeah, typically my poor boyfriend has to be co-pilot because I don't like it when he drives.
Right.
You
Because
don't have to qualify that he doesn't make a lot of money.
Yeah. Sorry,
Poor
Bailey's boyfriend. This is awkward.
Is he poor because he bought all these snacks for you? That's the reason.
yes.
Bailey just
did
put
it.
him on blast, so she'll be single soon.
It's not a
Plenty
good
of
day
fish
to
in
be
the sea,
me. I
is
feel
that where
very
you're going?
red.
Okay.
Very red. No, so he buys all the snacks.
Okay.
I drive, and then I get cranky, and then I get bullheaded, then back to cranky. Then he takes over because it's about 9 hours.
Yeah, that's...
It's like I do about 4.5.
That is extra.
And that time I get cranky, uncranky, want a nap, don't want a nap. And he's just like, then he listens to this really annoying podcast, which is not this one. He listens to a different one.
He should listen to this one.
He should.
Tell your friends about this podcast. by the
Although
way.
maybe not this one specifically.
No, not this one. This one, people never know about this one. Never.
After, later, before, and after, but not this one. In fact, we'll title it to be the one that Bailey's boyfriend can't listen to.
Thank you.
Just
That
as
won't
excellent.
draw suspicion at all.
Not at all.
None at
Don't
all.
be suspicious. Salty, yes. Sweet, yes. I like to go into a convenience store like I have an unlimited amount of money and that I'm 9 years old.
Yes.
Anything that is chewy, I will eat it. And sweet is better. Chewy chips would be weird. Chewy candy specifically, like Skittles, like those chewy little Airhead things are great. The bag of the small, tiny
Nerds?
Have you had those?
Not the Nerds.
Like the time. Sorry,
You're derailing right now. We can come back to it. Let Chad finish his thought.
Sorry, Chad. You said nerds, and I like went off. I was like, ooh.
This small unwrapped Starbursts. I can eat an entire bag of those in about 20 minutes.
Well, Chad just reminded me to go to the dentist now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can feel cavities coming in just hearing him talk about
Actually, here's the good thing about soft candies, though, that are chewy like that, is if you do lose all of your teeth, you can still eat them. And then you also save money on dental insurance because you won't need.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never considered having to gum a gummy.
Yeah,
but I guess it'll work.
It lasts longer.
Yeah, that's true.
Try next time you do. Just try to eat it with your your lip over your tooth, and that's basically what it'll be like. So
excellent.
But yeah, when it comes to road trips, you have to have the right amount of snacks. What's funny is recently they did a study and they found that like 70% of Americans feel like if they're on a road trip, that their car is like a safe space to take a break from their diet. And they're like, it doesn't count. What happens in the car while you're eating, it doesn't count.
This was literally just happened yesterday because I am trying to make less of me. I'm trying to lose some.
Yeah.
But I was driving 2.5 hours to get my kid from like a camp and I got tired and snacky. And so I got what I normally get in these scenarios is I got a soda and I got combos. And those are my things.
A soda
the peanut
from
gallery.
the cheap seats. Someone snacky.
I don't eat combos unless it's a road trip because then I always buy the too expensive big bag, eat the whole thing myself, hate myself for about an hour. And then I'm me again.
I'll do a trail mix that has the M&Ms because I'm not.
Well, sure.
You have to. And then like chewy bag, maybe even like Swedish fish. I did Swedish fish the other day. And I think I still have some stuck in my tooth.
Yeah,
So
see, that's the thing.
It's the treat that keeps on treating.
But yeah, it was easy to quote turn that into a cheat day because I'm confined. And I'm not going to stop at a restaurant to get a salad.
The other thing too is like if you're driving, like that's an upper body workout. If you're using the brakes, you might as well it's a leg day. So like you are
shoulders.
Wow.
essentially.
Okay.
I was always told too that if you're driving in weather and lightning strikes your car, you're safe because the lightning will strike you.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, wouldn't you be safe from calories too?
Safe from lightning, safe from calories.
I mean, if you can't get struck by lightning, it doesn't count.
Ford needs to pick this up. This would be great for branding.
Calorie free F-150. F is for free.
Yeah. I never thought of that. I think we're printing somebody money today. Road trips, salty, sweet. It's a safe space for snacking.
Yep.
Essentially.
It's a must because otherwise your mind starts wandering and you can get into conversations with yourself that don't make any sense.
Yep.
So I like to focus on what I'm eating instead.
Do you have a favorite road trip you've ever been on? Like one that you just look back and you're like, that was wild. I loved every moment of it. No?
Yeah. So when
You're
I was
lying.
when I was 13, so my little gateway to the baseball road tripping was I grew up in South Dakota. So when I was 13, we went to a baseball road trip all around the Midwest. We started off in South Dakota. We went to Minnesota and then Milwaukee, then Chicago, then St. Louis, then Kansas City, then back up to Sioux Falls. And then that to me started my like, wow, look at all these stadiums and everything.
That's
like
cool.
That. Yeah. So that
How
was
long did that take you?
Man, I don't know. I was 13. Like for me, like summer, it didn't really matter. Like, probably a week and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, because we stopped. We had family in Kentucky that we stopped by to visit, and I remember doing all that stuff. We stopped by and we saw the Springfield, Illinois, where Lincoln lived and everything. So like you think about that stuff, you're like, man, that was really fun.
There are some trips you have to be in a car for because you get more out of the trip. Like I love flying. I love like not driving, but there are some road trips that you literally have to be in a car for. And my kids are young. They're all 10 and under. And I'm trying to find like a good road trip that we can take soon, that is a good road trip where you're like, not just like, we got to get there. Everybody hold your bladders. We're going to get there in 10 hours. Yeah. Here's a pop bottle kind of a thing.
Oh, gosh. Don't make it a Mountain Dew bottle. Don't do it.
If you do make it a Mountain Dew bottle, mark it. That's a surprise that you don't want to have. But I'm looking for a road trip like that you can make, drive in the car for an hour and a half, make a cool stop, drive for another couple hours, make a cool stop. And I think eventually they'll be into like the baseball stadium thing. Yeah. But not
they're
yet.
young for that.
Yeah.
Your kids
Niagara
are.
Falls isn't that far away. It's only like 5 hours, right?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
You're right. It's not bad.
You can go through Cleveland.
Why would you do that?
Oh.
Go see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They do have
Also
a really
not for
good.
his kids age 10 and under.
True. That's true. Here's Jimi Hendrix.
The nice thing about parenting is you kind of learn this as your kids grow up. So you got some time, Joe. Don't take your kids there.
I don't have any kids. So.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
yet. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You kind of grow into it. It is wild that they just gave you this baby at the hospital and they're like, all right, you're probably qualified.
Yeah.
You're like,
Do your best.
nah. My kids ask me questions all the time and I'm like, I wish there was training for this. I really do. Speaking of baseball parks, baseball is commonly known as America's favorite pastime. If you were going to replace it, like just kick it out, just be like,
You're hurting Joe's heart.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying.
He's like, I don't want to play anymore.
Baseball is also my favorite sport, but Joe takes it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
You do know a lot about baseball. You do like it a lot.
Obsession. Yeah, it's bad.
But if, hypothetically speaking, the government said it's illegal tomorrow,
Jeez.
and which is always possible. You never know.
I suppose.
Yeah.
What would you dub as America's pastime?
Got it.
Whether or not it's a sport. Doesn't have to be a sport. Just something.
100%.
Okay.
Puppy tummy rubbing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tummy.
I can do that all day, every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day. I don't care. I don't care the size of the puppy. I don't care the make and model. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care what year.
I actually would trade baseball in for that.
Whoa.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might like dogs more than baseball.
All right.
It's close.
Explain do you buy a ticket? It's at a stadium or
No.
or you're just like in the comfort of
Any
your own home?
dog I meet. Now it would need to be understood that these are friendly dogs. Let's make the dogs friendly if this fun little fantasy world became true. But every dog you meet is just like, hi, you're my best friend now. I need a scritch right here. And they just lay on their back and they just let you rub their tummy. I'm happier now thinking about it.
Do you think that's what happened before the fall? Do you think that's the world that Adam and Eve lived in before she got snacky and he was like snacky?
Got snacky.
I love how you put her first. He was right there.
Listen, but she took a bite first. I'm just saying.
Right there.
They were on a road trip.
Chronological order. They were in the Ford free calorie 150. So now I've connected Ford back to the
Thank
devil.
you.
Great. Love it.
That was a roller coaster right there.
That was.
Yeah. No, I would, what would you guys do instead of America's pastime? What would you put in place of it? Because tummy rubbing for puppies,
That's a good one.
that wins. And
Yeah.
so what's second place? Anyone?
Oh, I say like tubing, being
yeah.
like on,
The snow, like down a hill.
but not tubing behind a boat, like float tubing.
Like down a river.
Tubing.
Okay, so like a lazy river tubing for you. I
Yeah.
was thinking pull behind a boat being launched into the stratosphere.
That's also fun, but like
Yeah.
a pastime is like easy, flowy. So it's like that.
Okay. I mean, I could be down with that. Plus, if you had, if the tube had a floor, you could take the puppy on it and rub the tummy of the puppy while you're tubing.
Valid.
I like this. Joe, let's add
You
something.
know what? I don't really want to add to your idea. Like, it's just one of those things where it was such a great idea. I don't want to ruin
Joe
it.
doesn't
Add
have any
something else
ideas.
to it. Like,
So let's imagine
I feel
for a second,
bad.
baseball is illegal, puppy tummy rubbing is illegal, and the river float is
Just
so now
all
I gotta
rivers
think
are
just-
illegal.
What kind of dystopian universe
I
are
know.
you
I am
creating?
trying-
I'm saying it's
This isn't
better.
a world I want to be in.
I am
No,
trying
not
to
at
get
all.
Joe to answer the question, so I have to make some stuff illegal.
Okay.
Man, I feel like there's got to be something with music that would be really fun.
Okay.
It could be the pastime.
Music's not.
Music's not. No.
Imagine that's also illegal.
Goodness.
Everything's illegal. I don't want to live in Chad's country.
I agree.
It could be fun.
I could have said that before we came in this room, though.
I am not running for president.
Oh, I don't know. That's it.
Okay, I like that. I like it.
Wow.
What about you?
Well, I'm trying to. I can't remember the name of the thing, but it's the thing where like you.
You've been stalling this whole time. That's
no,
what
I
this
can't.
was.
I can't remember well, completely. I'm the guy that's got all the buttons here. It's the thing that you like. It's on a. It's like
It's not a thing.
It's like a domino effect of things. I don't know what the term is for it. But like,
Absorbing.
no, something gets bumped. And then like a ball rolls over here, knocks over a domino, the 7 dominoes fall, and then
It's like a chain reaction thing.
Yeah, it's a chain reaction thing, but I know.
Rube Goldberg.
Who's he?
Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg.
Yeah.
Is he a wrestler? Yeah, that's what I said. Okay.
No,
yeah.
that's Bill Goldberg.
Oh,
He did the spear.
Jeff Goldblum.
so
Your
Rube
scientist
Gold-
never stopped it. Never mind.
Rube Goldberg thing. It's a machine and mechanism that basically it can be. I mean, the possibilities are endless. But I want to be at the end of it, and when it's done, it knocks a donut hole into my mouth.
Oh,
That is my. That would be America's pastime for me. It's just give me a bite of a donut.
You have a little engineer mind inside of you, and I'm going to build these things. We'll have chain reactions and all, and you're going to see the entire thing. It'll be great. It'll be fulfilling. You're just worried about a donut hole.
A donut hole, and then also I was just thinking about this too. It could also be one where milk pours in your mouth and some cereal at the same time. Just enough though, not too much.
That doesn't sound very good.
how long do you have to wait? Like my thing is like, okay, first domino, and then you're standing there like ready, like mouth agape, ready to get that milk, ready to get that donut hole. How long are you waiting?
Yeah, because those videos I see of this kind of stuff, they're pretty elaborate.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
takes some time.
I would get like my luck. I would be like,
We're
and
back
then
to the road trip snacky again. See,
That's all about food for me. I would not make it that long. I would be like, all right, 90 seconds tops.
Oh, okay.
Just call it a
and
win.
if so, does this last domino, is it edible? That's what he'd be thinking. It's like, can I ingest
If you
this?
leave a Swedish fish out long enough, maybe even in the freezer, they can basically be as hard as dominoes. But then they warm up and you can gum them if you lose your teeth.
It's
Oh.
weird Domino's pizza isn't shaped like a domino.
You would think that would make
Oh.
sense.
Right.
There's a lot of things about pizza that don't make sense. That it's a round pie that comes in a square box and then you cut it into triangles. Like, what's going on?
Is this episode what it's like being in your head all the time?
Yeah.
Kind of scared.
Okay.
Welcome. Welcome to my brain.
This podcast is a production of River Radio Ministries. You can find more podcasts like this one at riverradio.com. And if you like what you're hearing, make sure to subscribe wherever you're listening now. And be sure to tell a friend so they can listen too.